Hi, I want to share with you some of the insights that I found from studying 1 Peter chapter 1, verses 22 through 24. I want to illustrate some of the features of Logos that have helped me come to this understanding. But first I want to give you my main idea for this passage, and that is within the CE, or the Catholic Epistles, the canonical unit in which 1 Peter falls, the purification of the soul is characterized by obedience to the gospel. Let me say that again. In the CE, purification of the soul is characterized by obedience to the gospel. Let me show you two evidences that help me come to this. First, we're going to look at it in the verb priority filter. That's the first feature of Logos that I want to show you. It highlights that purified stands out. This is going to be key to understanding the meaning of the text. We're going to search this in the lemma. It's the second feature of Logos that I want to show you. It comes up within 3 books within the CE. It occurs 3 times: James, 1 Peter, and 1 John. The next feature of Logos I want to show you is that we can broaden that to search the root. This gives us a wider range of meaning based on the word that Peter used. The third feature of Logos is that we can graph these results to get a visual. It shows us number of books. 1 Peter has the most occurrences within the books of the CE. Another feature is that we can push it to show the number of hits per chapter. We can norm this to 1,000 words per chapter. We should see that 1 Peter chapter 1 has the most frequent occurrences of this root. This shows us that within the CE, 1 Peter's theology of purification is going to be central to the whole unit of the CE, because it sticks out when we search the root and the lemma. Another feature is that I want to show you we can push into analysis. Here we see the discourse analysis. We can see the sense, the Bible sense of the words here. I do want to mention that the genre of 1 Peter, according to Word Biblical Commentary, is that of personal discourse. So Peter has a specific audience in mind that he's writing to. Now when we look at the analysis, you can see that the most common sense of this root is to be holy or pure, but for our passage specifically of 1 Peter 1:22, it's to purify with a moral sense. The second evidence that I want to give for our main idea of within the CE, purification of the soul is characterized by obedience to the gospel. We say, where do you get gospel? You have obedience to the truth. Well, let's search this word truth. I already have it searched here, and we're going to jump right into the analysis feature. We see that within the 26 results of the CE, most common sense of this root is going to be the gospel of Jesus Christ. And we see within our passage specifically, it's the message of truth. Then in the next following, it connects it with the Word of God, and that this word is the good news that was preached to you, connecting it again with the gospel. Those are my two main evidences for my main idea. Next, I want to say, why does this matter? Now we see that purifying our souls doesn't come through adhering to rituals or certain social norms. Purifying our souls comes by obedience to the truth, that is, believing and acting in light of the gospel of Jesus. We know from other passages that we are set free in the gospel, and that is exactly what's happening here. That to purify our souls, we're not bound to legalism or moralism. We are connected to believing and following the gospel of Jesus Christ. Thank you.